Hi, I'm Laura Shark, and welcome to my channel. As I always do, I want to make it clear, the purpose of this channel is to hold law enforcement accountable. Today we're going to achieve that goal by examining the most recent reports of an Inglewood police officer being arrested. Before I get started, I just want to tell any of you watching, if you have a video of police misconduct, please privately email it to me at laurasharkcw@yahoo.com. Okay, let's get started. I am joined now by my reporting partner, Daniel Solomon, aka Tom Zebra. Hey Daniel.
Hi, thanks for having me, Laura.
Daniel, thank you so much for joining me. So Daniel, can you explain how a veteran police officer in the narcotics division gets arrested for narcotics? Isn't he supposed to arrest people, not be arrested?
Yes, the hypocrisy here in the city of Inglewood is off the charts. A 21-year veteran of the narcotics task force has been driving around in a Ferrari delivering kilos of cocaine to the good people of Inglewood. But I've heard the prices have been really good.
Do you know the name of the officer and any other positions he holds?
Johnny Baca was the representative for the police union in the city of Inglewood. It's actually his job to protect criminal police. Do you remember David Ramirez? He's a trustee for the police union, and I think you all know who he is. He's the one that knocked my camera out of my hand onto the ground.
Get out of my face, man.
Oh, did I get in your face? I thought you got in mine. I'm sorry.
Get away from here.
I thought you got in mine.
Here, get away from here, dude. You're delaying our investigation, okay? You want to go file a complaint, go file a complaint.
But in the meantime, you're going to break all my stuff?
No, get out of here.
Actually, 2 brand new cameras, and the department said, well, there's not much they can do about that because they can't control how their police behave in certain situations.
Reason that you have a training officer who would, act that way.
I mean, unfortunately, we don't kind of like condone. Well, let me say this: we don't condone certain behaviors. Number one.
Right.
Number 2, we don't have the ability to control how every officer that we have reacts to certain situations.
Is that?
I think what they meant was in every situation.
Yes, we cannot forget Officer Ramirez. And now it kind of makes sense why nothing was done about his assault on you. It's reported that FBI is involved. Do you think they are doing a thorough investigation?
I'm glad you asked, Laura. The FBI actually has no idea if you read their allegations, but after reading it sounds more like their assumptions because they're completely unaware of where the cocaine has come from.
Where did he get the cocaine?
The source of the cocaine was the evidence locker right here behind me in the Inglewood Police Department. In fact, the allegations are that the FBI, under the cover of a cooperating witness, inquired about the kilo of cocaine on the 3rd of May, and on the 4th of May, they delivered the cocaine. And it just so happens, it's about 2:30 in the morning on May 4th, the alarm was going on in the narcotics office here at the Inglewood Police Department. And when the dispatcher inquired about it, I believe it was Sam 41, they said, oh, not to worry, it's code 4, it's only us. Us meaning more than one person, and us meaning not John Baca. So there's at least 1 sergeant and probably several other officers that are implicated in this conspiracy to distribute cocaine in the city of Inglewood.
We have that clip. Let's take a listen.
Command 209, any unit officer, narcotics office, code 1, the alarm is going off.
42, we're on scene, code 4.
Cancel.
Wow, that short clip does tell a lot. So, Officer Baca, a 21-year veteran, a narcotics officer, also a police union rep, was making all that extra money, driving around a Ferrari, and nobody else thought that was odd or strange?
It seems very strange that a police officer would be driving around in a Ferrari delivering kilos of cocaine, right? That sounds, especially not a narcotics officer. Or wait, maybe that's not strange at all. Maybe that's exactly what you would expect in a city that no longer uses their location on the police radio because they're so scared somebody might show up with the camera and record their actions.
You have covered another Inglewood narcotics officer, I believe Officer Lee?
I wouldn't be surprised one bit if Officer Lee was one of the guys with Sam 41 stealing the cocaine from the evidence locker that night. And at $22,000 a kilo, free money, why wouldn't you?
I want to thank Daniel for his years of documenting the Inglewood Police Department and his continued efforts in holding them accountable. Thank you, Daniel.
Thanks for having me, Laura.
I want to thank all of you watching this video. If you hadn't noticed, this video is dedicated to Taya Graham and Stephen Janice. They were our motivation. Thank you. If you haven't already, please go subscribe to The Real News Network. They are awesome. They cover a lot of stories. They've covered my stories, Daniel's stories, friends of ours. They're great people, and I hope that they also enjoyed this video. Stay tuned after the outro. There's a quick blooper reel. Alright, thanks for coming. See you in the next video. I'm Laura Shark. Laura Shark, CW.
Because the only videos I follow is Laura Shark is always out here now. Tell Laura Shark we said hi.
Reports say that FBI...
Laura, I'm glad you asked. I'm here to get a comment from them. Not only is the door locked, but this is the phone that you're supposed to call to contact them. This wire's hanging out. And it's been like this for at least 9 months. Hello?
It's not working.